We're back with more Emerald Rogue, the procedurally generated Pokemon game, but I'm using shinies only. And this time, we're doing double battles. Run 1. We begin our doubles journey with Megadome here, and we pair him up with Tommy's brother, Tony, which is incredible luck, but it's about to get even luckier, as they've got a blood red sword to match. You know what else goes well with a blood red sword? Some cheeks here. I'm gonna try not to push that joke further. We decided to skip the surf route for now, and we roll into the first gym. First ever double battle in the new double battles run. And with some Dragon Age and clever switching, we obliterate the first gym, and Megadome's already grown bigger. But frickin' Cheeks decided to tell its friends about our party here. This always happens. Cheeks is trying to summon its brethren. What is this? What is this world I'm living in? Cheeks wants me so bad. You can't say no to the Cheeks. But we ended up catching Wiggles here. Cheeks! Clapping them! We are clapping them today. And to add to our silly little cast, of course we add a Pigeon, which evolved into Giant Pigeon. Gym number 2 is Poison types, and Gym 2 is another absolute cakewalk. This is almost easier, guys. And since we're gifted with a legendary already, can't help but be confident. And the Kool-Aid Man has 2 popsicles now. We had to add a little bit of fire to the team, and our habanero gets a little spicier. And our legendary is about to be one of the greatest Pokemon I've ever used. What the heck is that? Why is there a robotic bunny that is a legendary? Meet Felina, and with her Soul Heart ability, she's the GOAT. Now we gotta take down some psychic Pokemon. Felina just smashes a Lunatone, and she's getting more powerful too. And this is starting to look real easy. Felina's Soul Heart works when the other Pokemon kills another Pokemon? Oh my god. Another gym dusted, and they hand me another legendary. Can I be stopped at this point? Especially when we're about to roll out Mega Metagross. Our encounter options are lackluster, so we go straight for the legendary. Get ready for the Phil and Joe combo. But are we ready for some dragons? With a little bit of helping hand, Felina just goes to town. Man, Magirna's cracked. Dude. Wow. Is that Pokemon allowed to be so cracked? And Tony's finally becoming useful. I actually added a Luxray, but I wasn't filming. We rolled into the Ghost Gym with a head full of steam. Bam, bam, bam. Are we scared of Mega Gengar? Hell no. But maybe we should be. Oh no! 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 Don't kill it! Don't kill it! Don't kill it! Oh my god, I've never seen that happen before! Overconfidence is truly the killer of runs. The team finishes the job, but at what cost? There's a computer right there, we're taking it! Fate is very kind to us today. We get her back, but they give us a pretty awful curse. Gym 6 is ice, and I've had some trouble with ice in the past. And Joe gets whacked pretty hard. But Felina's back to her old self. But I couldn't get in Megadome to do any damage, so I had to bring in Shotzi for the sack. Poor Shotzi, barely knew ya. She got a soul heart from her ally's death? How messed up is that? Felina gets another kill, but Habanero dies too. And she gets off on that too. What is this? And then she gets another kill, but then Tony dies. And she's really enjoying this. And unfortunately, to win the fight, we have to bring in one Pokemon to get a sack so that Felina can finish it off. We attempted a priority bullet punch, but it was weak, and Megadone lost his life. That was a bad sack. Felina wins single-handedly, but at the expense of almost all her compadres. We have a mighty rebuild ahead. But our first option is something we can't even evolve on this route. Our second is a Golden Piggy, and our strong Pokemon is a Weezing. So the team's not as great as before, but we still have Felina and Joe. We're going up against rocks, which Felina likes to break. The Felina and Joe combo go bam bam. But I didn't anticipate this. Oh my god. I didn't anticipate Z! That came out of nowhere. I'm done. Is that rock? Is that rock? That's rock! That's not... It was... You did the wrong one! What just happened? I thought that was ground. If that was ground, the run's over. And in order to win the fight, I can't do a double swap. I gotta risk someone's life. Maybe... Why did you go fighting? Why did you go fighting? Dude, the stars are aligning. Joe lives, gets the kill. Whammy dies, but Joe has the speed, and we pull it off. I don't know what just happened. What was that? Starting out with Bisharp's pretty great, but catching this Rhydon is a problem. God damn. If I switch to Felina, it dies. If I switch to Bob, it dies. If I switch to Spencer, it dies. People want to see it, we'll chuck a ball. You've killed the pig, you monsters. Oh, we almost got it. We almost got it, but you killed the pig, so it's gone. He gave me a chance to run. I know, this is a horrible idea. We got it. That was such a bad idea, guys. We risked it so hard for that biscuit. Luckily, we hadn't done the surfing route yet, so we now have a full team. Time for the gym. Well, I'm really happy we got that Mantine. Happy indeed as Flapjack just starts going to town. Joe plays his part perfectly, surviving like a boss, and we bring in Bob for the timely sack so that Flapjack can keep cooking. Flapjack's dropping bombs, guys. Look at Flapjack go. We bring in the goat Felina to finish up the job. A well-played gym. We find another computer, so we gotta give it a shot. Decided we want Tony back, but the curse is completely useless, because we're not doubling up on Pokemon. Our deadly little biscuits here is getting chunky, and we're feeling like we have a chance against Flannery in the Elite Four. Flapjack gets smashed off the get-go, but it does manage to take out an Infernape before he passes away. But we're afraid, because our other Pokemon are weak to fire. This could be the most clutch Earthquake of all time. The most clutch Earthquake of all time. That could save the run right there. But our next opponents are looking deadly. Luckily, Tony's able to smash the Volcanion, but Biscuits is not so lucky. He's gonna wipe my whole team. I think I'm toast. We whip Joe out to at least get a surf off, giving myself a chance at the loss of his life. I'm sorry, Joe. And Tony does his brother Tommy proud. I cannot believe this. I was dead. I was dead. We lost Joe, but I was dead. There is a legendary. Not only is there a legendary, but there are 2 routes before. We load up with an Archeops, but the Smeargle literally had no moves, and it just struggled to death. Hopefully this legendary can save the run. And it's a Necrozma, so we got a fighting chance. But we're going up against Steel, and this is gonna be tough. Tony starts off blasting, and then Felina whips out some Gigavolt Havoc. And at least Tony's well suited here. Felina is not. There's no shot. She's dead. That's rough. I should have switched her out then. But now we have a Mega Steelix to deal with, but Tony just keeps on crushing it. But alas, when you're playing with a bug, pain is inevitable as a dark type. You were a beast, Tony. Spencer and Bird Brains finish it off, but we are reeling. We need new Pokemon, but I shouldn't have taken the route with the Battle Trainer. Our encounter is Amanda Buzz, but this was just a desperation play I shouldn't have made. Crozma goes down quick to a Burn Facade, and the rest fall in rapid succession. We made it pretty far for the first try. Hopefully the second run will go a little bit better.